Hey Pyros, 𝗬𝗲 here at Elite. Of course, right now I am not at Elite Fireworks of Texas, but we are at Elite Fireworks of New Hampshire in Amherst, New Hampshire. So, first of all, this might be your first time seeing the store from the outside. Of course, guys, I just want to mention it is not done because look at that banner. The cover on top. Definitely not the Elite standard, but guys, at the end of the day, there are some departments that we actually put some duct tape over just to be open this upcoming fireworks season. Now, this store specifically, so this business specifically, is going to be a lot different than Elite Fireworks of Texas, meaning that this place is going to ship fireworks all over the US in different places where fireworks are allowed to be shipped. And guys, even right now, believe it or not, we have the largest selection in New Hampshire, even though we still are not where we want to be. The big difference between New Hampshire and Texas, of course, 21 years of age to buy fireworks versus Texas 16. So that's why for us specifically, it was very important that the two are two different entities, because different states, so new state, new rules, New Hampshire, guys. Of course, we've said a lot of new in the previous teasers, really, because I'm not gonna lie, we've teased you guys for this store quite a bit, a little bit longer than we expected, but of course we had to make sure all of that documents right there were in order. And in order to get those documents, it takes a big process. So a little bit different about Elite Fireworks of New Hampshire versus Texas. This store actually, it's ahead on the business model, because of course the business model is changing, guys. Now, since Elite Fireworks of New Hampshire is going to ship fireworks all over the US pretty soon, so in about 3 to 4 months, the goal is, of course, that has gotten delayed just because the store got delayed, but the price model has changed. So as you can see here, I'll give you an example with 𝗬𝗵𝗲. So if you look at 𝗬𝗵𝗲, we sell the individual standard cake for $17.86. Phenomenal price for what it is, because by far there's not a better 200-gram cake out there that's within the legal limit, and I have not yet been proven wrong with this one. But of course, now, similar to how we started with Lawbreaker calling our 6-pack sleeve kits, this will be converted into a sleeve kit. So all of our artwork and all of our products is going to get a total new design, because we got to keep it fresh, right? So 𝗬𝗵𝗲 sleeve you buy for $83.94, or you buy the whole box kit, so you get 2 sleeves inside of the box kit for $142. So that's roughly $11 and something cents a piece. So very great price points. And one thing that I want to add real quick, so this is a brand new model that we've introduced into New Hampshire, because New Hampshire is very big on buy one get one, but then again, so is the rest of the fireworks industry all over the US, right? So I'm going to ramble about this topic while I show you guys the selection here, because of course we don't lack selection. But so here at Elite, we've been very vocal about buy one get one. We really don't like it, but it is an industry standard. Does it work? Absolutely. But because we are very hands-on with our showrooms, we like to educate our customers, because we know an educated customer will make the right decision. First of all, a lot of stuff from Fox Fireworks this season in this store, as well as the Texas store. So we're very excited, because a ton of Fox stuff. I mean, this one, for instance, with pre-orders, the Texas store this one basically sold out just on pre-orders in Texas, okay? Now, we've had some people ask, like, hey, what's going on? Why can't I place an order at elitefireworks.com? Why is it not letting me? Well, this was the last season for elitefireworks.com, because that website is actually, in the near future, will no longer be a Texas-based website. So the whole online division in Texas is actually going to close down. But of course, the whole new division in New Hampshire will be open, which again, so much more flexibility, and we cannot wait for that, because guys, let's just say it's going to be one of a kind. Now, as mentioned, we're very anti buy one get one, but here's what we've actually been doing, which has been very successful here in New Hampshire. So if you notice, we've been even letting our customers, there's only one section And this section is it where we have these orange price tags. Now the orange price tags indicates it's buy one get one, where we tell our customers, literally, if you check on our website or you check on our cash register, we ring these as $33 a piece. But the big thing is to just show them, hey, we've noticed all the other stores in the state carry this gimmick. We just want to let you know it's a gimmick, but we have had to adapt. So we offer buy one get one. But our thing is, we want to show you guys there's better price points out there. So check this out, guys. 𝗧𝗵𝗲 𝗕𝗲𝘀𝘁𝗿, if you buy the case, $18.35 a piece. So if you buy Stop Looking, $33 for one. If you buy the case, you're averaging $18.70 a unit. Joy Fighter, $17.74 a unit. Of course, Dynamic Box, one of our very popular one, especially after we've upgraded it in the from the first batch, so we actually made it more powerful. $77 for the case, guys. And let's not forget to talk about the Element, only $109.41. Now, all the prices that you see here at the 𝗬𝗏 Fireworks of New Hampshire are the same as Texas. The only difference is, for instance, if I show you Joy Fighter, the store layout in that store is not right now designed to sell by piece or by unit and by case. So here it's actually already designed for that in mind. So of course the Texas store is going to be in a transition mode. So transition mode. So it's going to change as well. But this one is a little bit of ahead. And guys, so for instance, if you look at Hydrogen Bomb, so $54 for one, $154 for the box kit, so you get 4 of them. Hit the Road Jack is $117 for the box kit. Highfalutin, $118 for the box kit. Like, so there's some items, for instance, if you see that we don't have a box kit price, but you want to take the box kit, we can make that special for you. So everything comes with time. But as far as like our prices, they are a lot more competitive in the national level. But the main thing, guys, is of course if you're buying by the individual unit, you are going to pay a little bit more of a premium than if you go with the box kits, because with the box kits, they are designed for the upcoming. If you shop fireworks online, you are going to be able to order only by the box kit. Of course, you can buy pallets of box kits, you can buy bundles and all that, but individual units are not going to be available for shipping. The reason for it is just it's just too much. We don't want to send damaged fireworks. And for instance, if you look at Super Stunner, Reach for the Sky, Super Kung Fu, War Stopper, so these are 2-inch no-abs shells, $186 for the case, guys. Individually, we're selling it just under $60 a piece. But $186 for the box kit, which is a phenomenal deal. But when these are going to get shipped out, of course, there could be the boxes on the way can get a little bit damaged. But having the cardboard will actually protect the items, whereas we just don't want to deal with shipping out individual units just because it's a lot more of a hassle. Now with this store that I'm showing you guys right now, later on, whenever I have the chance, I'm actually going to show you how this store looks outside of the season when we first saw this building, because it is day and night difference. It used to, let's just say, it was not as well organized. Now we are 8 days into the season here. So we open on June 24th, so the same day as 𝗬𝗏 Fireworks of Texas. But with this store specifically, guys, if you guys do know, for instance, or if you don't know, New Hampshire is 365 days a year where you can sell fireworks. Now, when it's 365, the shopper shops a little bit different than your seasonal shopper when it comes to fireworks. So 365 buyers, typically, I mean, for 4th of July, as early as April 1st, your season really starts, and from there it ramps up. So we are at the final stage, at the last 10 days of 4th of July season. And I mean, we've been loaded with inventory, guys, but I gotta admit, we're gonna do our aftermath video on this, but I think we're gonna be very close to selling out everything, just because what you might see right here, for instance, let's say you might see solar eruption right here. As you guys do know, here at the 𝗬𝗏 Fireworks, we are known for variety. When we started this section, there was not this much line of solar eruption. Matter of fact, it was 4 different items right here, one of them being solar eruption, and of course 4 different zippers, so very wide. But we've actually had to expand just because we have sold out of some items. So for instance, we put the price backward on that. Of course, solar eruption doesn't mean it's not going, because just solar eruption, guys, we had 400 cases. No, actually, it should be like 300 cases. I apologize. But anyway, we have a lot of solar eruption because this is, of course, one of the best zipper cases that we have, and people love it, especially for the price. $119 for this zipper cake is a phenomenal price. Now let's talk about canisters. Now this store does not have the selection of Elite Fireworks of Texas, but it does have the largest canister selection, I would say, in the East Coast, potentially. So I cannot make that claim 100%, but let's just say in the New England area, by a far reach, it has the largest canister selection. Now, of course, with our Texas store, I can make the claim that typically we do have one of the largest. We go back and forth, but with another store in the Midwest, but for instance, we do have one of the largest in the nation, but this store cannot make that claim. Last minute, we've gotten some stuff from Fox Fireworks and Black Hat. So you'll notice we've actually put the Sonic shell in the corner. It is not the place where it belongs, to be honest with you, just because it's a great shell, but because it came last minute, the store is not as 100% organized as we would like it. And what I mean by that is, you look at right here, we have missed, so 12 shots, 6 shots, 6 shots, 12 shots bigger, and then it goes canister. So this one has its own section of Black Hat and Fox Fireworks items, but it's not organized. Typically, we like to all the ball shells in one section, whether it's from 6 shots all the way to 12, then it goes to the larger ball shells, then it goes to the 6-shot canisters, then the 12, 24. We like to be more organized. Don't get me wrong, it's pretty organized, but it's not 100% where we would like to be. But that's kind of like the thing, guys. Very last minute it's opening, so everything that you see from opening day 2 weeks ago, we finally started to have shipments come through. Now let's talk about prices a little bit, right? So Tiger Force, as you can see, so like with a lot of Elite Fireworks products, this is going to be the new business model. You can buy the individual unit, $115, or you can buy the individual box kit. So you get 3 of them for $239. That's under 80 bucks for Tiger Force. That's a phenomenal deal because, of course, these are 6-inch shells, meaning that you have extra cardboard in hand. We are very vocal about that, of course. Yeah, but as far as like this, for instance, so it's a bigger package, meaning that you are paying a little bit of premium for that. So 80 bucks for Tiger Force is a phenomenal deal. Now, of course, more selections. I want to show you the whole selection here of shells, but it's a little bit different layout here than the Texas location. So a lot of the stuff are designed by piece and by individual unit. I mean, by individual unit and by box kit. I'm sorry if I'm making a few mistakes. I'm doing this all one take just because been bombarded in no time, and yeah, just doing my best because no matter what, I gotta put some content for you guys. Of course, we have from Pyro Diablo, Big Daddy 5-inch shells. We also have other shells from Pyro Diablo, as well as from Brothers. Basically, we carry all the items. Now from RGS Fireworks, we only have Neon Widow this season, but in the future we will bring the original Black Widow. Personally, the Black Widow in general is still one of my favorite shells. It's a well-balanced shell, which, I mean, overall I've always loved. And of course, over here we have the back. So right now we've actually expanded. So we had some other shells on this side, but we actually sold out. So we've actually expanded from the other side. We've put more of the box kits from our different sub brands, just because we've been selling a lot of them, but we're also running out of items because the back of the warehouse is just all what we have left is just a certain amount of Elite Fireworks products, just because, I mean, we've been selling out of quite a bit of items. I mean, as far as New Hampshire, I mean, we've already, I mean, today is July 1st, and we've already exceeded our expectations, to be honest with you. So everything after July 1st, or matter of fact, from July 1st, everything is actually just a plus. The reason for it we're much more happy actually with how the store has been doing, given that we've, to be honest with you, like I said, 2 weeks ago really, it's when we made the first announcement, just over 2 weeks. So to have you guys in a matter of 2 weeks all of a sudden, like, it's been phenomenal. But also even a lot of the pyro people here, they've actually come and check out the store. And one common thing that's been happening here is that, of course, fireworks people, you don't buy your fire, if you throw big parties, big shows, you don't buy your fireworks after June 24th, you buy them way ahead. So many of them are like, I just spent X amount of money on this place, and they've already spent their money for the season. But guys, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. At our day, like this season, we didn't know if we were even going to be open, so everything is a bonus for us. So, but of course, we're going to be here for the long term, and this will be a staple location for the East Coast. So anywhere from, I would say, some South Carolina all the way to Maine and in between, people will travel to this location. Similar to our Texas location, where people travel, I mean, this past season from 24 different states, you guys travel to Texas. So we expect this location in the near future. Of course, it's going to take time, but it will be a staple location for the East Coast. 𝗧𝗵𝗲, guys, $99. You buy the box kit for $199. We've been selling out of these. We're going to be probably sold out, I would say, if anything, maybe later today, or by the end of the midday July 2nd, to be honest with you. Because, so this is what we have, and let me show you guys in the back real quick. So you guys get a little bit of an exclusive back view here. So this is it, guys. So we have this pallet and that. So that's it, actually. 2 pallets left. So very exciting stuff. Only 2 pallets left. I mean, we had right here full of those pallets, and then we had some here. So very exciting stuff. So yeah, anyway, let's just go ahead and show you. So on this side, we have packages. Again, the setup, like I said, last minute. There's certain stuff that, just like, look, this price tag is just falling. Oops, I'll leave it there. So everything is just last minute, because even in the near future, even our price tags, we're actually going to plan to have digital price tags, but that's coming. So as far as packages, so unlike the Texas store, we've actually moved them to the left side. As you guys do know, in the Texas store, they're in the back wall. Here, we've actually moved them to the left wall, just because the store's layout, the store is more wide than the Texas store, so we need that extra square footage really to showcase all of our canisters, because we like to carry a lot of canisters. So if you look at here, Roman candles, first of all, we love this shelving, because unlike the Texas store, it's a lot easier to present more items. Visually, it looks a lot better. So for instance, with everything we have, you can buy the individual unit, or you can buy by the case. So boom cannon, for instance, it's $11.79 for a pack of 4. And again, for jumbo Roman candles, guys, that literally look like a mini artillery, that's a great price. So 4 of them for $11.79. But if you buy the case, you get 18 packs of this for $129. So it just comes, I think it's like $7.20 around there. So very great deal. Same thing, if you want to buy this Thunder Mania, you can buy it with a case. Cyclone with a case. So you guys get the point. Super candles, $5.77, or the case, $154.88. And then we have, of course, our Apex firecrackers. So my brother actually made a video on this, showcasing to you guys. But basically, you can buy them by the individual unit, you can buy them by the brick, or you can buy them by the case. So if you look at the case, guys, $79. You're not gonna find a case of firecrackers for $79 nowhere else in America, period. Like, that's the thing, especially when you're talking about, this is, guys, you gotta understand, this is being offered to the public, so anyone, this is not to business accounts. You can buy a case without a license, just a normal person who loves firecrackers too much for $79.80. Of course, that might be too much firecrackers, so that's why, for instance, the bricks are the way to go. For instance, typically most customers, we know, they usually buy 3-4 packs, but if you buy 4 packs at $1, $1.50. That's $6. For $1 more, basically, you'll get 8 strips. So definitely bricks are the way to go for those that don't want that many firecrackers. As far as 16,000 firecracker, we are sold out. That was our price. And again, same thing. So for instance, if you buy the 8,000 firecrackers, $69 for one, but you can buy the whole case for $89. So you get 2 of them for $89. So that's roughly $45 per 8K firecrackers. And of course, some items we still, because we opened last minute, this is an empty shelf for right now. So there's nothing, but in the future it will not be. Again, the store has got, I waited a little bit longer until we got more items filled up, but still, even with this store, we've been selling out of stuff. So for instance, often, like if you look at this, the variety, I mean, sure, there's variety and people are very happy with the variety, but this is nowhere where we want to be with variety. But look, this one, if you look in the back, it's kind of full, right? If you look at the row behind, there's not that much. And then if you look at here, it's just basically a facade. It's just something, I mean, I take these off. Basically, we have only 4 pieces and we've expanded like this just to show, so visually it looks like we are more full than we are. Just because we want to show people we still have the options. And again, it's a good problem to have. Like I said, we've already exceeded our expectation, and this was just before July 1st, so we still have the 4 big days, July 1st to 4th. Now in this section we have more fountains, smaller fountains, as well as a combination of handheld fountains. So we have them all right here, the different handhelds. From Pitbull and T-Sky, we got the machine rifle style. From Pitbull, we got the saw. From Window, we got this. This has been very popular, very nice build, by the way. And then we got some princess and super swords here. So some from Powder Keg and some from Brothers. Now other items, let's just go ahead and show you guys on this section real quick, where some more small stuff. And one section that I'm very excited, I'm gonna leave it towards the end of the middle section. So first of all, we got smokes here. Great variety of smokes, different variations. This store specifically, the business model is a little bit different. So there's not a lot of individual by piece, but especially when it comes to some stuff, for instance, like cracker bombs, color smoke balls, or individual smoke grenades, we have individual items, or like for instance, pop-up snappers. But for most part though, a lot of them, you buy the whole box, you save a lot more. So for instance, like Legend Satellites, $3 a pack, but if you get 12 packs for $19.84, so that's over 30% savings, right? Right here's a lot of wing items, okay? And then a lot of novelties right here. I'm not really gonna go too much in detail just because I wanna keep this video under 30 minutes. And then this section we got sparklers. So lots of sparklers from the different number sparklers. So again, we love this, that we can actually display it like this. The display level, it's gonna be a lot better in this store just because the way the shelving is built. Like either way, I think the presentation looks very nice. So lots of different sparks. So I mean, all in all, if you look at all the different variations from shapes to numbers to morning glories, I mean, check this out, guys. Here we no longer sell morning glories by just small pack. We sell the whole pack, so $10. So $10 for the whole pack, which is a very good deal, to be honest with you, because typically we would sell these. Well, this box, if you were to buy an individual, it would be like $30 really, each individual one, or like $25. I think there's like, yeah. So yeah, it would be like $25 to $30, but for $10 you get a whole pack. So everything is, and just the reason why we've done it is just less of a mess. So bigger volume, but much bigger savings. And here we have some metal sparklers and of course the morning glories. Now this section I wanted to save less because of course I love parachutes and night shells, right? So no, guys, actually not because of parachutes or night shells. They're really not worth it. They're really not worth it, but because of this, guys. Of course, we still have more waiting, so there's empty rooms. I know it's an Elite Fireworks store, and there's empty shelves. But right here, it was empty shelves, not because we sold stuff, but because we don't have the variety. It's crazy, right? Going to an Elite Fireworks shop, and there's not the enough variety to fill it up. Again, going back to literally, this was last minute, so whatever we could get, but guys, if you are seeing this, especially the folks in Texas, these are not allowed in Texas. Check this out. So we got a bunch of small bottle rockets. In Texas, anything under 26 inches is not allowed. So for instance, the Galaxy pack, the Big and Bad, you guys in Texas are used to it. However though, something like this you are not. So 144 small bottle rockets, $13. That's a great deal. So yeah, a bunch of small bottle rockets. The only thing here, so if you buy bottle rockets, it's a state law. If a tube is not provided, such as Big and Bad provides it, but if it's not provided, you are required to purchase a tube. But still, it's so much better than not having them allowed at all. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go back to the we finished basically everything from the store. I'm gonna go outside real quick. So let me just go this way. I'm gonna show you our pro gear because I'll be honest with you, we got a very amazing selection. As you can see, it's all missing. So we've had so many people ask for when are the fuses going to come, when are the Cobra firing systems going to come. They're still not here. So no firing systems, no Cobra, no perfect fuse, no quick fuse. Sadly, we've actually even had to turn customers out and tell them, hey, we actually called the next door neighbors fireworks business just to try and take care of our customers here because we didn't have fuse. But luckily for them, I mean, they do have slow fuse, which again, it's not the best, but it's better than nothing. But on Monday, July 3rd, the fuse should come. But anyway, guys, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this. Stay tuned because we got a lot of great content for you guys. We're excited for this 365 a year business here in New Hampshire. But yeah, anyway, guys, thank you so much, and make sure you like this video, and we'll see you guys in another video right here on our channel. Bye bye.